Hello! Normally today I do a tutorial on a Tuesday, but the other NORO arrived. The other half of our NORO order arrived. So I thought we would have a look at that real quick and I would give away the other two of these. Okay, these came from a company called Yarnish and they are in New South Wales. Lord knows why it took Australia Post the best part of a week and a half to get it around New South Wales, but there we go. Okay, so we have two NORO Akaris in the colour Ibusuki and two NORO Geshi. Again, my pronunciation. Okay, so let's have a look at them. This what it comes in this nice bag, you know, like love knitting. Cool. I wonder where they get them from because I would like to step up my game. Okay, so these ones do not have that fun ribbon or anything like that on them. This is the Geshi, and it says, okay, let me read it on this one because it's better. Geshi is summer solstice in Japanese. Colours inspired by the season where the day light is the longest each year and everything looks brightest. Okay, so inspired by summer. Yeah, okay, I see it, yeah. We get it, we get it. It says that this one is 35% viscose, which is code for bamboo, rayon, whatever. 35% cotton. 10%. I don't know. There's no one there. 10% wool, 20% silk. The silk makes up for it, it feels so much softer than this stuff from the other day. I cannot wait to do a swatch of this. I think it's gonna be cool. It doesn't say what weight it is. I wonder if it says it on here. Let me look it up. Okay, yeah, you're gonna tip me out of my chair, dog. Can you just all sit down and shut up? Right, this was Geshi. Okay, this is $49. This is 200 grams for $49, but you know it's got silk in there and all that good stuff, so we'll allow it. Okay, it is worsted. It says it's worsted. That if that's worsted, I'm a supermodel. Look, I would struggle to call that a sport weight. I would go, yeah, no, I would probably, let's call it a sport weight. It says it's a worsted weight. There's no way on God's green earth that is worsted weight. Anyway, I will knit up a swatch and we're going to give this one away. But I will get to that in a second because we've got another one in this bag. So let's put those there. This other colour is quite a departure from the other one. Oh, this lollipop. I get a free lollipop. Thank you, Janish. And this is the Akari one, which says Akari is light in Japanese, inspired by the midnight sun. It's light changing colour from moment to moment. I mean, by midnight sun, I assume they mean the moon, and there's already stuff coming out of it. Yay, NORO. Right, this one is 26% silk, that's very specific. 21% cotton, again, very specific. 15% viscose. 14% mohair, again, we're going with specific. 12% wool and 12% polyamide, which is nylon. So I would say you could probably make socks out of that. This one is, yeah, I'm pulling faces. Okay, so this one is slightly thicker. Yeah, okay, yeah. I would say it's probably about, you might get away with a worsted weight pattern for that, but I would say it's a DK weight. Look, especially compared to, well, this one is definitely worsted weight from the other day. Can you see the comparison? That's definitely worsted. Even then, I would probably say that was a heavier DK, but anyway. And for those of you not from America, worsted weight is about a 10 ply. Everywhere else, worsted weight is a style of spinning. You can spin wool in a worsted fashion or a woolen fashion. Worsted is how you spin it. In America, worsted is a weight of yarn which falls between DK and Aran for us. They don't really have Aran, but it sort of falls in between those two. So your red hearts and your Bernard and stuff like that, they're worsted weight. And yeah. So I would say, he says it's medium weight, yeah, so I'd say this is a DK weight. This one, again, it feels so much nicer than those scrunchy ones from the other day. Anyway, okay, I am going to knit some swatches and then we will give some away. Okay, I'm back with my swatches. Let's do this one first. Okay, it's a very small swatch because I got bored. This one is by far my favourite, but I would say it is definitely a fingering weight yarn, no doubt about it. This is a 3 millimeter needle, so that's, and it's still kind of gappy, so I would say absolutely no doubt about the fact that this is a fingering weight yarn. It's by far the nicest to work with, despite the fact that I hate cotton with the burning passion of 1,000 suns. But then again, it's only 35% cotton, so it's only 35% me hating it. And on this one, this 20% of silk that's in it is blended in properly. Let's talk about that some more when we look at the other one. Okay, put that out of the way. Yes, I got bored. It's a tiny swatch because I'm bored. I'm bored, and also I used the comically long cable, which is now stuck under my chair. So I'm just going to throw that on the floor. Okay, so let's go on to the other one. This is the other one, and this is the one that's got the mohair and silk, polyamide, wool, cotton, viscose. So basically it's a mongrel. This is the other swatch. I like it. I think it looks nice. I enjoyed using it. However, let me show you what fell out of it as we went along. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it very well, but this page, focus on the page please, is absolutely covered in dirt and bits of this, which I think is the silk, and big bits of dirt and fluff, and like my shirt is black, it's not black anymore, and that was only from doing this. I think the silk that they have used in this is what they call slub, which is also this kind of silk they use on that sari silk yarn. So it's really like silk cotton. So it just sits on the top of the, it's not blended in properly, it just kind of sits on top of the yarn, and it pretty much just makes a mess. It doesn't give it a nice shine, it doesn't give it a nice texture or any of the other things you would expect from a silk blend, but the colour's nice, and this knit up way nicer than the other two we tried the other day. So these two I would call a win, and I actually look forward to using them in the end. Okay, so what we shall do now is choose some winners to win the other two. Now, one of them, the pink one, purple, pink, you know, this one, the Geshi, instantly remember that means summer solstice in Japan. I can read. Nope, that's the wrong video. Let me find out the lady that I desperately want to give this to, and I'll tell you the reason why. She makes blankets for people with cancer. Robin L, that's her name. She makes lap throws for people with cancer, which a little while ago I had to have an iron infusion because I'm very bad at storing iron. And to get the iron infusion in our town, you have to go to the where they give people chemo, and it's freezing in there. It's absolutely frozen. It's like a tundra. So, yep, they definitely need lap blankets. So I will be contacting Robin L to send her one of these. The other person that can win this, the other one that goes with this, which you can see them over there in my big extensive yarn pile. These are mostly people's orders that need sending out, but I've been procrastinating over labelling them today, so they're still sitting there instead of actually in postage bags. I'm very sorry if anybody's waiting for those. Mind you, I've missed the post now. It's already almost 4 o'clock. Joanne Harrison, I believe. No. Yes. She wanted one of these to make an interesting shawlette, and actually I think it would make an interesting shawlette. The other person that entered wanted to make a sweater for a child, and I'm sorry. If it's anything like my child, it will immediately ripped off, and yeah, this is not soft enough for an extra skin project for a kid. It's not soft enough for an extra skin project for me. My skin is a child, what can I say? So I will contact, who was it that I just chose? Joanne Harris, sorry, and get her address, and also get Robin L's address, and send those off to them as well. Now, tomorrow, you need to come back and join me again, because we're going to do something fun. We're going to be trying many different ways to make pom-poms. So far I've found, I think, 5. So we're going to give those a go tomorrow. So come back and join us tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and see me fail at making pom, and probably cover myself in more fluff. See you then, bye.